Okay, that usually means when I click that button that we are live. Let's hope it's on YouTube and not on Twitch. We've done that before, but we should be good to go, hopefully. You should be able to see me now. If you can see me now, say hello in the chat. And if you're watching this back on the rebroadcast, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whenever you're watching this, don't know when. But we're going to finish off the Liverpool save. It's been a long time this Liverpool save's been going on for. I don't know exactly when we started it, but it feels like it was a little while ago. Of course, as ever, if you're in the live chat, ask me questions if you wish to. What I'm going to do now, though, is quickly tweet out the fact that this is happening for those that don't know. But of course, there'll be people on YouTube that are here as well. So welcome one and all to what should be quite a fun time. Hopefully, at least we've got some interesting games coming up. We've got Barcelona in the Champions League, which is always interesting. The final games of the Liverpool save, and there's no spell today, so this is really the main event. So we'll see how we get on. Right then, a link has been put in. Oh, hello! Lots of people saying hello. Hi, good to see you all. What's up? Nice to see so many familiar faces and some new ones. Right then, not because you've had plastic surgery. I just mean new people I didn't recognise before. Okay then, right, we've got Barcelona coming up then, Leicester in the middle of those two, Merseyside derby against Everton, Brighton and Middlesbrough. The way things currently stand, it's not great. I mean, we're pushing for the top four. That's really all we're fighting for at this point. If we can get into it, that's great, but even then, that's not even the Champions League, I notice. You've got to beat Chelsea. Oh, blimey. Okay, well, top three matters. We're in the Champions League semi-finals and the FA Cup. I think we play Manchester City, although it's not been scheduled yet for some reason, but we definitely play Manchester City. So then, let's crack it. Let's get underway. Let's crack on. Joe Hart still out, is he, for the rest of it? Yep, he's done for the season. So Karius will be in goal for us. If you're unfamiliar with the team, let me run you through it now. What did we do? What did we last meet? 3-2 whenever Stoke was the last thing we did in the semi-final of the FA Cup. We literally stopped right there. So I'm just going to rest these boys before I forget. And team-wise, we're looking pretty strong. There'll be the obvious questions, for those that haven't seen the save before, of how have you got Aguero and De Bruyne. Manchester City finished 10th last year. I sold Coutinho and spent all of the money on those two. It was about 120 million, 140 million for the two. Yeah, 80 million for Aguero, and it was 60 million for De Bruyne, so 140 million. We got 95 for Coutinho. In fact, I'll show you the transfer history here, and I'll make sure you can see all the big ones that are important, like that. So that's what we did last season, and yeah, I mean, some interesting transfers on the outs and the ins. Milner, Moreno, Danny Ings, and Coutinho left, as did Simon Mignolet actually, and Markovic. And on the ins, Aguero, De Bruyne, Nainggolan, Hart, Salah also came in, Williams, and Andy Carroll, who's been prolific, but I sent him out to Burnley and he's already got one goal for them, so that annoys me a little bit, but he probably fits in over there. Of course, this stream is sponsored by #scenes. This wasn't planned, I've just realised that I have the cup. If you want to get it, there's a store link below. Right, I think they're £9, the mugs. They're good. I will say, I've had it for I don't know how long. Not a blot on it. I mean, perfect design, can't complain. Looks lovely, yeah. Right then, let's crack on. We've got some good games coming up, starting with Barcelona as we rest the team for the first couple. We've got some cool beats on in the background as well. We didn't have that in the last few streams, but why not? There it is, FA Cup final, Manchester City. We're at home for it at Wembley, so that's good. So yeah, of course, if you've got any questions in the chat, this is your time to ask them. When there's not a game going on, I will answer as many questions that you might have. I'll of course read your question out first. You just ordered your spell t-shirt. Good, thank you very much. Links down below. Did I see what happened with Lujo's Non-Need to Legend stuff? I've not watched any of the videos, but I saw some of the Twitter drama yesterday. Yeah, looks like good fun. Has England fell that far in the coefficient? They've only got 3 slots in the Champions League. I guess so. They can't have done very well last year, but I guess we'll see. Bad Jokes FM. Hi Benji, how are you? I'm good, Bad Jokes FM. I might need a word with you at some point. Not in a positive way either. Oh, mysterious. But I don't want to mention it now because it's a bit awkward. In fact, you probably know what it is. So there we are. Yesterday's Espalion job was heartbreaking. Spoilers. If you've not watched it already, go and watch it and then come back to this. You can watch it on like DVR. You can pause this and come back to it later. Someone's asked, will I subscribe to them? Absolutely not, Ollie. I'm going to be playing squad battle. You're going to be playing squad battles. Enjoy it. Right, that's FIFA for those that are watching on their thing. Right, Barcelona home leg. They're probably a lot stronger this year than they were in the spelling job. If you've been watching that, you'll know what I mean. Team selection-wise, Karius in goal, Klein, Van Dijk, Matip, Williams, Henderson and Nainggolan in the centre, with Salah and Balde Keita either side of Aguero and De Bruyne. We don't actually play Sadio Mane so much this season. He's been on the back burner, mainly because Salah scores loads of goals. You can see goals flying in for that front four. So we've just kind of stuck with it while they've been able to play, and we'll get into it then. Right then, Barcelona at Anfield, one of those famous European nights that Liverpool often speak of. Hopefully this will be one of those, otherwise disaster incoming. Why no spell today? So there was two yesterday, and I'm hoping people can catch up and watch 2 of those, and then we'll finish the series probably over the weekend. So it's all a timing thing, really. Right then, you can see Barcelona, Iniesta, Rakitic and Busquets in the centre, Jordi Alba and Titi, PK, Sergio Roberto and ter Stegen in goal, but it's that front three, isn't it? Neymar, Suarez and Messi, MSN or NSM, which probably isn't as catchy. So they're a decent side, it's fair to say, and this is going to be a challenge. This might actually be, I'm just thinking about it, this is probably the first time in Football Manager this year, and we say this with a week to go until the new one, that I've played versus Messi, Neymar and Suarez. So this is going to be interesting, I guess. We'll see. Available now. It was a big dilemma on what mug to get. There are some options: yellow, green. Was it yellow, green, blue, red, black? I think. Hey, no, Forest fan. I'm good, thank you. Very good. Thank you for asking. Actually, tell you what, I say I'm very good. I'm actually in a grumpy mood today. I woke up in a grumpy mood. I don't know what it was. I think I went to sleep in a grumpy mood, so I woke up in a grumpy mood. I'm hoping this stream changes it around. It's Nathaniel Klein whips in a ball. Salah's there. He pulls it back. Oh, Keita. That's what we're talking about. 3 minutes in. 3.5 minutes in. You know, going up 1-0 against Barcelona is a dangerous scoreline, folks. But so far, so good. Lovely work down that right-hand side by Klein, who just played it into Salah, who has got so much space. Look how many options we've got at the back post. We've got De Bruyne, Aguero and Keita all lining up. And ter Stegen only can palm it into the back of his own net. And it's looking good. I mean, well done us. Yeah, we're playing a strikerless formation as well. It's working so far. It's working well. Bad Jokes FM, you've no idea. I'll just quietly say, it's because you spam my channel with comments about your own channel, and that annoys me. Don't do that again, please. As Aguero runs through, he drives through. Oh my goodness gracious. 2-0. Loving life. We're flying. I mean, 2-0 is not as dangerous, but still, a 2-goal lead against Barcelona can also be dangerous. Respect the equipment shirt on the way and the trio. Oh, lovely stuff. Thank you, Phil. You're wearing your scenes jumper just now. What a coincidence. There we go. Lovely old job. Right, 2-0. Flying high as things stand. Looking very good. As they've given it away awfully. Aguero plays in De Bruyne, who's got a chance maybe. De Bruyne's been held up by Titi. Cleared as far as Klein. Gives it back to Salah. And we're working it quite nicely. You can see how this system works, can't you? A bit of an overload for the defenders to deal with. It's finally cleared. Now Iniesta can set forward Suarez, Messi and Neymar on a counter-attack. Suarez finds Neymar on this left-hand side. The get could be in for an away goal. And Luis Suarez hits the post. Falls to Messi, though. Looks a little bit offside to me, but it's been given. Messi with his 22nd goal of the season. And Barcelona, as I say, get their annoying away goal. You can see Suarez. I mean, to be fair, we'll watch that again. It's pretty close, isn't it? The way Neymar plays it through. And then, I mean, at that point, Messi is offside. And then Suarez shot. Oh, it's pretty... tell you what. That's pretty close in my book. But regardless, they're giving it as a goal. I think that's pretty close. Is there a competition outside England you follow? Not really. Not like in depth. Not like I do with the Premier League. So no. Right then. Moving on. 2-1. I mean, it's only 22 minutes gone in the first leg, so I get the sense there's going to be plenty of goals. Obviously, we leave ourselves somewhat open defensively, but I've kind of always backed Matip and Van Dijk to get the job done, to be honest, and that is an example of that. As Keita into Aguero, De Bruyne's made a run through the middle. If he can find Nainggolan, maybe he gets it back from Nainggolan. No, goes out to Salah on this side. Ball played into the middle, and there's Keita again from winger to winger. Salah's doing a lovely little celebration. You probably can't see it because of my face, but it's now 3-1 after 23 minutes, and what a move that was. I mean, that's the sort of goal that you expect to score with this sort of system, and it's worked. A treat right there. 23, 4, 5 minutes gone. Lovely stuff. Did the stadium get upgraded in this series? In this series, no. Anfield's... Actually, how big is Anfield right now? We can't see until half-time. I'll check in a moment. I'm not sure. I assume it's 54,000 though, much like it was in real life when they got the expansion. We're forward again though, on this left-hand side. Aguero on it, on the edge. Back to Henderson, who's deep lie playmaking. You can see that Angolan's pushed up a little bit further, and he's through on goal, and it's 4-1. We're 20... I mean, what a start to the... I don't know what to say. What a start. 4-1 up. Loving life. Everything's going a little bit too well, if you don't mind me saying so. But regardless, we'll take it all the way to the Mother Hubbard in bank. A decent start from us. As Angola, one touch out of his feet. And then he just pops it in. Lovely, lovely job. 4-1 up. The fact they've got an away goal is irritating me. But this could be anything at this stage. My goodness gracious. What a performance. What a performance. They've got a chance, though. I mean, the highlights galore. Neymar whips in a ball that's cleared, and Aguero, maybe another counter-attack for us. You can see how deadly we are on them already. It's forward to De Bruyne, who I thought looked a little bit offside. He's held up again, and the ball is just launched forward. Karius has come to head it, gets there. It falls to Neymar, though, who's charging in on goal. If he cuts it back, he does. And Luis Suarez makes it 4-2. Oh, heavens above. Flipping heck. Okay, well, I mean, Karius came. The header wasn't the best, and then Suarez are marked in the centre, and they pop it home. 4-2 now. And the highlights just keep on coming. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. No idea what you're on about. No posters on your channel. Okay. I'll just say okay and leave it there. If it wasn't you, then I apologise. But if it was you... oh my God, Van Dijk. What a challenge. Absolute scenes. Goodness gracious. Aguero nearly played through. Well, he might be played through now. He's got in behind PK again. Aguero, it's not the best finish ever. I'll be honest. Maybe it's not Bad Jokes FM then. Maybe I've got it wrong. Weird. Okay. Right, 4-2. Looking good. There we go. Who was it then? If it wasn't you, who was it? I'm well confused. Are you sure? I'm sure it was you. I've lost the plot here. I've lost the absolute plot. Anyway, 4-2. I'm very distracted all of a sudden. I realise. Why would I? I don't know. No. Alright. Fair enough. Kangar. Good to see you, my man. Right, 4-2 up. Still looking good. Barcelona have got 2 away goals, which is a bit of a nightmare. But if we can score some more, then we should be fine. We're on attacking, which might be a bit of a risk. But then again, you've scored 4, Ben. De Bruyne, he's got Aguero to his left-hand side. An option is on here if he wants to find it. De Bruyne slams it in. And now it's 5-2. I mean, absolute scenes. Absolute flipping scenes. Are you sure it wasn't Jack? That's funny. Too fair. I'm going to have to find the... see, now I'm going to have to find the comment of who it was. Because it led me to tweet out a few weeks ago. Can you not advertise your own... Like, people in the community, can you not advertise? But I thought it was you, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh my God. Well, I've been distracted. 6-2. De Bruyne has just hit one of the best goals you've ever seen. I mean, there we go. De Bruyne slams it in. Heavens. I've got to get to the bottom of this. I feel like it's gone on so far now. I have to find out what this was from. I can't do it now. De Bruyne scored a banger though. That's all we need to know. I mean, 6-2 up against Barcelona. It might not finish like this, though. So I'm a bit nervous because they've already got 2 away goals. And even going to Barcelona with a 4-goal advantage, I'd feel a little bit unnerved. And I can't help but feel like they're probably going to score again. As Suarez goes forward now, he's going to have a shot. It goes wide. Okay, well, so far so good. I'll look into this thing later on because I can't remember, to be honest. If it wasn't you, then I apologise for the accusation. Right, forward they go. Barcelona. I mean, do we go defensive at this point? We're 6-2 up. I can't help but feel we might get 7. I mean, here we go. Keita, Henderson, forward, Aguero. PK's had an awful game. Aguero goes through. He goes for goal to Stegen down to his right-hand side. Decent save, to be fair. Oh, Evans above. The ball's whipped in. Jordi Alba. Where's he going with it? He plays it backwards to Stegen. And then, I mean, 15 minutes to go. 6-2 up. It's a decent start. I guess that's all we can say. 15 minutes left. I'm still on attacking. I don't necessarily think that's the right move. But what are Barcelona... I mean, we'll go to the counter-attack. They're going to score anyway here, I imagine. Suarez, there we are, 6-3. Flipping heck! I don't know what to do! Oh. Deary me. I don't know what to do. See, I've said I'll leave it now, but I can't. I have to find out who it was then. I have to call out this person. Which is not the best thing to be doing live, but I feel like the mystery is going to go on and on. I don't even know what I'm doing, really. There's still... Oh, for God's sake, they've scored again! Right, back on attacking. Get a 7th. It's 6-4. Messi scored a free kick. Oh, how can we have scored 6 and not feel comfortable? They've got 4 away goals. Carry us. I don't know what you're doing, mate. You're a calamity waiting to happen. I mean, the defence have had a shocker. The attackers have had a wonderful time. Never mind. Is there going to be another goal in this? It's 6-4, though. There's going to be another goal in this. Surely not. Mascherano, he's tackled. If it's ours, though, I'm fine with it. A 3-goal advantage, that'll do just about. He goes back to Karius. That makes me nervous. It's launched forward. Nangolan's played through De Bruyne, who's in for another one. It's Kevin De Bruyne. He's been in form today, and he's not put that one away. Flipping heck. I'm off. I want an apology when you find it ain't me. Oh, blimey, heavens above. It's all got a bit serious now. Well, thanks for hanging out. Very nice victory. Well done. 6-4. It's not bad. Messi and Suarez get 2 each. Job's a good one. Thing is, I would almost definitely have deleted this, so I don't know how I'm going to ever find it. Right, 6-4. What a result! What a moment for us all. De Bruyne's had a stunning game, to be fair. He scored an absolute banger too. 2 goals, 2 assists. Looking very good. I'm so confused now. This is a mystery that I just don't think I'm going to be able to get over. Right. I mean, this is not the perfect start to a video, I admit. This is just me getting confused to who left a comment on my channel once. I can't find it. Never mind. Detective Benji on the case. I know. I feel like I'm not a very good detective at this point. I should stick to the whole doctor thing, I guess. Something about this music has me grinning. I'm enjoying the music, to be fair. Should we put the fan on? Is it going to be too loud? I'm going to take the risk. If you can hear the fan, let me know and I'll turn the fan off. I think it'll be okay though. I don't think it'll be a complete disaster because the music's a good cover up. If it's not him, you look stupid. Okay, I feel like I have to now give context. I remember it happening and then seeing that he was in a Discord channel and I thought, do I mention it to him in the Discord channel or don't I? But then if it's not him, then why would I say it? It seems a bit weird, doesn't it? Why would I remember the wrong person? Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, we'll just have to leave it, I guess. Good evening, Lelouch, or afternoon even. Leicester in the league. Now, this is the sort of game I shouldn't be that bothered about. And I didn't rest the team here, did I? So they're all going to be knackered, probably. And we play Barcelona again really soon. And the league is a little bit important without being really important. So I think I just have to play a rotated side, really. And just hope that we win it. And if we don't, we just look stupid. De Bruyne gets a rest. Mane plays. Firmino comes in. Ronaldo comes in. And Grujic can... Oh, no, Emre Can can play. Excuse me. We'll play Origi as well on the left. So it's a fully rotated lineup, which still should be good enough, in my opinion, to beat Leicester. So we'll find out. I'm never going to get over this. Why would I make it up? I wouldn't make it up. That's why I'm convinced. I can't figure it out. I'll tell you what I'd have to do. I've just realised I can figure it out. It's fine. There's a solution. There's a solution to the problem. We'll find out during this. I mean, suddenly it's all about this. Did I delete? Oh no, did I then delete the... Have I dreamt this? I feel like I might have dreamt it. No, I didn't dream it. That'd be that's more mad. Alright, 9th of October. What video did I post on the 9th of October? This is the game we have to play now. God damn it, this is getting ridiculous. 2:27. Right. Actually, no, it'll be the video on the 8th. 8th of October. Oh, was it this video then? Right, here we go. Now things are kicking off. This is so weird. Enjoy the football behind it. We've got a mystery to crack. Do you know what? I didn't care this much. And now it's a thing. Alright, hang on. If I've got this wrong, I do feel guilty. But then again, I feel like it definitely happened because I remember it happening. But I could just be losing my mind. I can't find out now. Just checked, and I posted one link on your reaction video. Hardly think that's spamming. There we go. I knew it was you. Right. The case has been cracked. I couldn't find it either, but there we go. Right. So it was you. After all that. Oh, Jesus. The irony being, you wrote that twice now. I was like, oh, right, well, at least we've got to the conclusion. There we go. So it was you that did it. I knew I wasn't making it up. And now he remembers. Oh, Jesus. What did Vardy... Is Vardy gone? What did Vardy do? Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay. Sorry, everyone else. Okay, basically, I'd rather people didn't write... Oh, well, that's gone well. Oh. I mean, yeah, we're losing to Leicester. This is a disaster. Right, I thought I was losing my mind. I was like, I know this happened. Okay, do you still want an apology from me? I knew it. Right, Oh, dear me, that stressed me out. Right, so everyone that was watching the video back, I'm so sorry about the last 20 minutes. Right, I'm pleased with the way things are going. Why would you write that for? That was a silly thing to write. Oh, okay. Well, it's not gone well. Actually, what we'll do is we'll change Lallana out and just play these two boys up top because, honestly, don't think they're as good as Shadow Strikers. So. Right. There we go. Blimey. What a drama that was. God, I made out like he never did it himself. God, I can't get over it. I can't get over it. I'm fuming. Oh, Genie, why? For God's sake. Okay, just for anyone that's confused, I thought someone who was in the chat wrote a comment on my channel like promoting their own videos, which I don't find to be very kind. I find it to be pissing annoying, frankly. Anyway, I then said, "Oh, I think it was you." He was like, "Definitely not me. Wouldn't have been me." And it was him. And he did it on one of my videos. That's the story. And I couldn't figure out if it. And then because he denied it, I was like, "Well, what?" Anyway, it's only one video, but even so, like, don't do it. It just looks bad when I see it, and I just think, "What are you doing? Don't do that." We're going to lose to Leicester here. We're going to finish 5th, and win a European trophy. But as Manchester United fans will tell you, that is a successful season. So don't worry about it when we win the Champions League. Oh, we've scored a goal. Okay, well maybe I'll take it all back. The only shameless promotion allowed on this channel is Ben Salford Save, which I think everyone should check out, by the way. But yeah. Yeah. No, it wasn't. I'll be honest. Again, I'm not like fuming. I was more annoyed that I thought I'd made it up in my own head, but I knew I hadn't. I knew I'd seen it. But there we are. Solution. We got to the end of it. We found out what had really gone on, and that's good enough for me. Oh, it's FM drama. Hardly. This is not FM drama. This is just me getting confused. Right. We've got 5 minutes to either not concede and or get a winner. And by the looks of things, it's not looking good, is it? As they drive forward with it. Ball into the middle. Well, Slimani's banged it in. You can tell me you don't think it's spamming. It is. So, it's like when you get leaflets through your letterbox. That's only one leaflet that day, but it's still annoying, isn't it? It was more interesting what was going on. Yeah, you just couldn't see me figure it out though. I was getting baffled. When will the beta drop? I'll say this actually in the video. I did tweet this out. Nobody knows when the beta's going to drop. That's the reality. I mean, that's a great way to lose a game, Ben. To the team of Leicester. No one knows when the beta's going to drop. It comes out 2 weeks before, but there's not like ever a set in stone date for when it releases. So, like, we can speculate that it'll be this day because that's 2 weeks before, but no one actually knows. So. There we go. I don't want to make like bad jokes FM feel bad. I just don't. I was just saying like don't do it. That's all. And then he took quite a strong stance, so I was like, well, I'll take a strong stance back because I know I've not made it up. Music's interesting. All the music's interesting. All music is interesting, in a way. Right, this second leg against Barcelona coming up. Things are about to heat up. Things are about to get hot. They're going to get spicy. They're going to get fearsome. Coutinho there, rumoured to be getting player of the year. Best player in Europe, brilliant. Good, isn't it? He said he was leaving as well, but then he was back. Right. Basically, follow Miles and he'll tell you. But we know what nobody actually knows. Because the honest answer is, right, they don't know. And I know when Miles says that, everyone goes, of course they know. Well, yeah, they've probably got a date in mind, but ordinarily, I get the sense they don't know. Like, otherwise we would get a date, right? They can't be sure. So, everyone asking, just chill. It'll come out when it's quote-unquote ready to come out. Right, we quick pick the team. Hopefully it puts it back to what our starting 11 is, and it does. Isn't the Football Manager clever like that? So here we go then. Second leg, Barcelona. Just don't mess it up. That's all. We've got two. We could have 2 finals on our hands here. We've got a 2-goal advantage. We're going to go out and attack from the off. Barcelona have got a lot of injuries, but then again, Williams is got a twisted knee now, has he? Well, Klassenak's going to have to play. And I didn't rest him, so that's... Okay, well, it'll be alright, though. His morale's not as good as Williams, which is a bit annoying. It ain't spamming when it... Bad Jokes FM, we can talk about this. We can talk about this another time. We won't talk about it now. I feel like we've come to the conclusion of what I was figuring out, and you're clearly aggrieved, but I don't want my whole last episode of the Liverpool series to be about you putting links on my channel. So we can talk about it later. We'll talk about it on Discord later on. Straight after this, I'll message you on Discord, okay? Deal? Is that okay? And you can defend yourself then. Right, good luck out there tonight. Enjoy it. Let's hopefully win it. I'm going to say, look, be calm, be happy. We've not got as good a team. I mean, that's probably fair enough. But what we have got is the grit and determination of a football team to do the best to their ability. I mean, I've just made up. That's just waffle, isn't it? That is just absolute waffle. Okay, we're wearing our famous, I was going to say famous black kit. It's not particularly famous. They've got 4 goals, but we have the advantage. This can only go well. We're not going to attack either. We're going to play standard. Messi's got an early free kick, headed clear. I don't want to be too open against Barcelona. I know we scored 6, but I feel like that's probably quite rare, as we're still on attacking as this highlight plays out. Matip with a good challenge. And now Henderson plays it across to Keita, forward to Salah. And this could actually be a counter-attack for us. Salah brings it forward. He's got De Bruyne and, well, that's not gone well. I think it's Busquets that gets in and challenges him. Neymar, forward to Luis Suarez, left foot strike. Karius claims and does well, to be fair to him. So, I'm pleased. Okay, can we not... Okay, I know people in the comments now are trying to defend the whole situation. Just leave it. It's fine. We can sort it out later. It's fine. Let's not create a big drama, because now there's going to be a big drama. I don't want there to be a big drama. I shouldn't have mentioned it. This is obviously my fault. God damn it. Right. Hashtag narrative. Let's talk about different drama. Keita, forward to Klassenak. This would be, if we score, that would be fantastic. Ball played across. De Bruyne. Aha! I don't know why I've become a pirate. I don't know why this happens. 1-0, 7-4, an away goal. I mean, it's not as many away goals as Barcelona, but an away goal all the same. Has an away goal ever meant so little? I mean, that means not very much at all, because Barca could easily score 3, and then... I mean, they're the home team. No, I'm the away team that scored an away goal, and it's so... Oh, okay, corner kick. Henderson to put it in, and does so. Sergio Roberto gets it away as far as Aguero. Back out to Henderson on that side, who decides, I'm not bothered about playing, so stands still. Suarez now breaks away. He's not got a lot of support, so it's going to be Luis Suarez on his own for now, as he chips it back. It falls to Iniesta, finds Neymar. God, and Karius hasn't got arms, apparently, which is very disappointing. Flipping heck. Well, there we are. Suarez with it. I mean, it gets a little bit fortunate there. That deflection finds Iniesta. Neymar is in all sorts of space. Salah decides not to get back and tuck in. And there we are, 1-1. Still a 2-goal advantage. We're back to where we were, really. There's a temptation to go attacking and look for a goal, but then I'll just open myself up to getting destroyed. We'll go counter-attacking. We'll try and keep men behind the ball. But against Barca, that's really hard to do anyway. You don't want to invite pressure. This is the problem. As Van Dijk's touch is good. Matip, Nangolan. And now here we go. Can we find a way through? De Bruyne and Aguero did really well at breaking the lines in the first game. We'll see if they can do the same in this one. As Klassenak finds Henderson on the edge. De Bruyne again. Kevin De Bruyne. I'll tell you what. He's one of the best players in the world currently. And he's not bad in this save right now either. Goodness gracious me. 2-1, 8-5 on aggregate now. We're 2-1 up away at the new camp. The strikerless formation is working wonders. De Bruyne is scoring all sorts of goals. I mean, I've got to do a third season with this save now and see how they get on, but we don't really have time left in the month, or left in the cycle of the game. But there we go, 35 minutes gone. As I say, Liverpool 2, Barcelona 1. What do you do? I don't really know what to do. Every time they get a chance, I sigh in apprehension of scaredness. Here we go then. Sergio Busquets plays it to Suarez. Klassenak does well. Another goal would be terrific, and the counter-attack is on. Of course, we're playing a counter-attacking style. The ball out from Aguero is poor. Iniesta's is intercepted though, and now here we go again. Henderson, we've got an option on this right side. Salah was in some space, but we get a bit fortunate. Keita, Aguero's running, and he's probably got the pace to beat Umtiti. There he goes, past him. Aguero, oh, just over the bar. It's weird supporting Liverpool, or like being Liverpool manager and using De Bruyne and Aguero so much, like as players that you've got. It is weird. Right, calmly say, very happy with the way things are going. Keep it up. I mean, 2 more away goals and we're laughing because then they'll have to score 6. So let's just get a couple more. Is it 6? Was it 6-4? Yeah. So if we get 4 goals in the game, that gives the advantage back to us really. As Ter Stegen claims that cross from Keita, and there's about. I'm trying to think, should we make a change? But I don't think that's necessarily right to do. We could make our midfield slightly more defensive because we have Nangolan pushing on quite a lot at the moment. As Van Dijk does really well against Suarez. Finds Keita again. This highlight's actually carrying on. This was a highlight after the start of the kickoff from the second half. Kolasinac finds Aguero. He's going to have De Bruyne in the centre, you imagine. Aguero into the area, pulls it back. Henderson's there. Oh, Ter Stegen makes one of the weirdest saves you've ever seen. But there we go. What are my hours? Played. Oh, if you do at Dr. Benji, it shows in orange. That's cool. Where were we? I don't know where we were. I've got no idea where we were. What's your hours played on FM17? I'll find out for you. It's 1,097. So with this stream, we'll probably hit. Actually, no, I'll hit 1,100 this year, which actually isn't a lot for me. As Neymar pops it in, 2 goals is the. I mean, that highlight's gone on forever. By the way, Neymar scores. Suarez plays it out to Roberto, who finds Neymar in loads of space. Karius just. Karius. If I lose things in this save, I feel like Karius is going to be somewhat responsible. Barcelona building from the back, as they're so known to do. The thing is, if they level it up, they're going to Matip with a good header. De Bruyne. I feel like we've got goals in us. I guess that's the advantage. I certainly feel as if we can still score again. Equally, I think Barca will definitely score again. So this is going to get a little bit close. Barcelona playing their traditional sort of possession-based style. And now it's all on Van Dijk. Where's this pass going to go? It's good to Matip. And if you keep finding players in space, we should be okay. Aguero, though, he's got a little bit of work to do. Henderson's made the forward run, as has Keita on that side. We keep taking shots that we really shouldn't be taking. If we have a little bit more composure on the ball, that won't happen. But I'd quite like it now if the game could just... It's a corner. Henderson's playing. They've been good from corners of Barca. They break every single time. Ter Stegen... Please, he's rolled it to Umtiti and Keita gets a head on it. Again, is there going to be a chance or is it going to be a Barcelona counter-attack? It's always going to be one or the other. Matip loses out, but Kolasinac there to back him up. And now we keep the ball rolling, keep it moving. Matic plays it forward towards De Bruyne. He's got Aguero running with him. Keita, though, he's got the overlap if he needs it. Finds a ball through the middle, not really. Umtiti claims it. Decent defensive job from him, but the clearance not that good. Nangolan, we've got a lot of players on the ball that can do good things with it. Nangolan, Henderson, De Bruyne, Aguero, all very good with the ball at their feet. As Salah's on it now, slides it through towards De Bruyne. He's got 2 options in the middle, but they're not quite in the area. They are now, though, as Aguero's there and scores a third. And this actually now makes it really interesting. If we score again, Barcelona are in all sorts of trouble. There's still a 3-goal disadvantage for them, but I'm not overly confident, so we'll see. This could be seen as spell range. What are you feeling for your camera usage for FM18? I will 100% be using 3D for every episode game I do. So there you go. So there we go. Keita forward with it. Salah, where's he off to? Another goal would be terrific. Oh, is it a save by Ter Stegen? It's pretty good, you know. Jack versus Ben rap battle. I think that's probably unlikely, but you never know, do you? Henderson's ball in, headed towards goal, but not into the goal. Keita back out to Henderson. 10 minutes left in the game. Barcelona need 3. If we score again, it's over. Joel Matip, it's pinball. It's just pinball. The music is delightful, by the way. 10 minutes highlight for everything right now. We're on key highlights. This game has gone on for so long. Andre Gomez is on now. We could make a substitution and shut up shop. In fact, let's make Henderson slightly more defensive. I mean, it creates quite a nice overload when he plays as sort of an automatic midfielder, but I feel like we need him to sit back a little bit. De Bruyne doesn't quite get there. 10 minutes. There's no way Barcelona score 3 here, is there? Is there? Florenzi brings it forward. He's down a blind alley, really, and Kolasinac does well. him and Angolan sort of force him out, but they've won it back. Iniesta, 30 yards out, slides it through towards. Oh my! Good defending. And the counter attack, I tell you what, it's on. Henderson, he's got De Bruyne running. He finds him. Kevin De Bruyne to seal it. Oh, he's missed the bloody goal. Oh no, it's a disaster. Oh well, never mind. 3-2. Heavens above. Heavens above. And that's going to be that, 91 minutes gone. That's it. Liverpool go through and we overcome Barcelona, scoring 9 goals. I mean, we conceded 6, but that's very Liverpool. We win both legs as well. That's worth noting. Hashtag scenes. Available now in store. Hashtag scenes. Lovely stuff. Well, that's good. De Bruyne's out for 5 days. Okay, that had me nervous. We get some money as well for winning that. We're passing FFP, unlike Spal. De Bruyne's going to have to sit out the next game. Probably would have done anyway. Then again, it is Everton, so hard to say, really. We'll make sure we rest the whole team for at least 1 day. We could even try and play them against Everton, sort of this 11. And we go through then, a Champions League final, and we're sorted. Who do we play in the Champions League final? Did we see? Do we know? I don't know who we play. Who do we play? Do we know who we play? Who do we play? We play PSG or Manchester United. Okay, so there's a second leg to go in that one, which I assume is next week sometime. When do they play? Schedule. They play on the 2nd. Oh, today. They literally play today. Okay. Well, they beat them 2-0 in the first leg. United have got it all to do. So it's either against Coutinho's Paris Saint-Germain or we play United. Oh, what do you prefer in that? I don't know. I think I probably prefer PSG, to be honest. I feel like PSG, we can probably have a bit of a one-off performance against United. I think will be the tougher game. Here we go then. The reveal. It is Paris Saint-Germain. Okay, I think United are running away with the league this year in the Prem. Whereas Paris Saint-Germain aren't even top of Ligue 1. So there you go. I think they've probably got a slightly easier squad. Quite a lot of injuries as well, although they're not too important, to be honest. They'll all be back for a final. Yeah, they will all be back for a final. Right then, not a problem. They've got Clavan. Did I sell Clavan to PSG? He's played 24 times. How many? 14 starts. I mean, come on. Come on now. There we go then. Right, it's looking good. So far, so good. Do we expect a fair amount of draft videos this year? Yes, you should expect a lot. I'm not sure if it's true, but is Jack quitting YouTube? I don't think it's 100%, but I don't think him doing videos at the rate he has previously is ever likely to happen again. But I don't know 100%, so you would have to ask Jack, and I don't think Jack fully knows, so it's hard for me to know. By the way, you're better than Benji. Jay Golo. There's no way Lelujo's better than me. So let's cut that off right now. That does not need to be said again. Outrageous. All these lies that are coming out. People are asking me questions on Twitter. One of the questions was, will you dress as Wayne Rooney for Halloween? No. I don't really like Halloween. It's not my sort of thing. I've never really got it. I don't really understand why it's a thing, if I'm honest. Yeah. Scrooge McDuck over here, but I don't really get it. Right. Can we play Mane through the middle? I mean, that might be quite good, actually. I'm going to play the same starting 11. It's a Merseyside derby, We've got to try and do well in the league as well. Luckily for us, Arsenal and Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea have actually pulled away a little bit, but Arsenal aren't really making the most of the fact we're playing horrifically. So we'll see how we get on. Settle it over draft mode. I'm sure we will. Wink. What's this coffee jazz music? I gotta play the stuff that's not copyrighted, and this feels like I'm making a house on The Sims. So I'll be honest, I'm enjoying it. So, any plans for transfers in the Arsenal save? Of course. I'm not 100% sure. I tweeted out today I might change all of my plans. I'm not actually sure if I'm going to do an Arsenal save. I'm a little bit indifferent. I don't really know. I've got a temptation to do. Balotelli scored a free kick. I mean, it's deflected in. It's been given as an own goal. There's a temptation to do a championship team and not do a Prem team. There's a temptation. There's only like 2 teams I would consider for that as well. But we'll see. What are my PC specs? 16 gigabytes of RAM, 1060, i7, that sort of stuff. That sort of stoof. Ball played in, and they might get another one here. But again, our attacking play should be enough to beat them, you would think. Especially with Mane in the side for De Bruyne, we should be even quicker now. And here we go. Let's do an example of that now, boys. Keita driving forward, finds Henderson. He finds Mane, who looks a little bit offside. Salah on the rebound with the post. It's not gone well. Fulham, not Fulham, or Forest, or Wolves. So there we go. I feel like I've just destroyed 3 of the suggestions. But there we go. Matip to Van Dijk to Klein forward. It's okay, but we're being a bit slow, I dare say. Nainggolan, Henderson, Aguero. It's lovely passing. It's very fast. Salah. I mean, what a goal that is! Goodness gracious me. That is a stunning goal. The team play there, the speed of it was mesmeric, and that's what I like to see out of my team. To be honest, that was superb football, almost Spal-esque. Just the one-touchness of it was so good, and then your perfect finish on top of that. Beautiful. A lot of people are suggesting teams. One of the teams not being mentioned yet. When is H1Z making a comeback? It's a good question. It won't be Villa either, by the way. Villa are not a contender. I did a Villa do it better save last year, so don't really want to do Villa again. There's also a League One team that I'm considering, but I don't think I'm going to do it because I think someone else is, and I'm not going to try and rain on their parade, as it were. Right, 1-1 in a Merseyside derby. We've scored a superb goal. The question is, can we get a second? And can we stop Everton from getting another one? Oh, what's going on here? We're a bit of a shambles at the back sometimes. It makes me a bit nervous. Do a League One save with Rotherham? Definitely not. I'm not going to go below the Championship probably, just because of time. I don't know when my main... Oh my word, Aguero pokes home. That's what you're talking about. 2-1. We've turned it round, as you'd probably expect us to do. Does that mean we leapfrog Everton as well? I think it might do. Henderson's corner, not the best. Falls quite kindly to Aguero, who first time... That's a little deflection as well, I think, as it goes in. Have we been... Okay, no, we're still on 68 with 2 to go. So we do have a game in hand on Arsenal. If 4th place was a thing, then we'd be very close. But you know how hard it is to get 4th place off Arsenal. Very difficult indeed. Why not a top 4 club? Well, Arsenal are... currently, I'm doing an Arsenal series. As things stand right now, as the beta comes out in like a week or so. An Arsenal series is what's planned. I need to know more though. I'm not 100% on it yet, and I know it'll be about 50 episodes, if that. I'm not sure. It kind of depends what we achieve. I guess the job for an Arsenal manager is to win the league again, because it's been a little while, hasn't it? So that's the goal, to sort of, after Wenger, see what you can achieve. So yeah, I've not really planned the Arsenal save as much as I have my main save, and I'm having second thoughts about my main save now. So yeah, can you just be Swindon Saviour on FM 18? I mean, I've done Swindon before, so I think it'd be weird if I did him again. So sadly not. Mane's driving forward. If we get a third here, I think that'll probably be game over. Everton aren't the best side this year in the division, as Aguero's deflected shot hits the post, and it's cleared eventually, but not brilliantly. We want H1. I've got no friends who play FM17. Who should I play fantasy draft with? Well, apparently this year you can quick search and play with anyone. I don't really know what that means yet, but apparently you can quick search and be put straight into a game with people, which seems quite exciting. As I mean, the deflections are on fire here. I don't think we're going to score because of the way the highlights all occurred. No, but it's I mean, it's decent pressure from us. I'm a little bit nervous that Everton can nick one, but their only goal came from that free kick. They've not... It doesn't seem like they've had a clear-cut chance apart from that. Defensively, we've been pretty good. They've just had that one chance. Assist's got a half chance in a clear cut, so maybe they've had 2, but regardless, they've not offered too much. As Balotelli drives forward, Nainggolan's challenge is superb, and it gives us a chance to counter-attack. Lovely ball over the top for Sergio Aguero, whose shot is saved by Joel, but there you are. Oh, someone just put in the chat there a save that I am very close to considering, but I don't think I will for reasons. But yeah. Have you done your promo for Arsenal yet? I've never done a trailer for a Football Manager series, so I think the chances of me doing a trailer for a Football Manager series are still pretty low. But I always make sure that episode 1's really good. So I guess we'll see. We'll see what I can get planned. Okay, I'm just gonna say now, the problem I've got, this is the huge issue with Football Manager's beta this year, is it comes out like the day I'm moving out, or like the day I think it comes out, or might come out, I should say. Because again, nobody knows, including me. Oh, what is Klasnak done there? Was that one of the stupidest? I mean, yes, you've been sent off because you've just chopped him down. It comes out at like the worst time ever for me. So if anyone at Football Manager's watching, if you can delay that for a bit and make it come out early November, that'd be perfect, because I'll be moved in by then. Excuse me. So it's a bit of a nightmare, really. It's a bit of a nightmare. Baines forward to Barkley. Schneiderlin. I'm a bit nervous. 5 minutes to go. Everton on the attack. Is that a goal kick? It's a corner. Okay. Why not do a commentary save? My voice has gone, folks. I don't know what to do. And my tea's gone cold, so I can't use that. My voice is going. Why is this happening? Stop doing teams in England. How many teams in England did I do this year, apart from the Liverpool save? So, I mean, you can say stop doing teams in England. That's not going to happen. I'm going to be doing teams in England. I don't know what's just happened to my voice. Hello? Is it okay? I'm going to have to cough, I think. Just bear with me while I mute my mic. Has that solved the problem? Okay, yeah, that seems to have solved the problem. Right. Just over here with a chest infection. Right. Stop doing teams in England. They're all the same after a while. A league with no transfer revenue but prestige would be an interesting save. Did you watch the Journey? Oh my god. Oh, that's a sad thing to happen. Oh, it's offside. As if that goal's been... Oh my word. What was the offside for? They've given it to who? Is it Coleman's been given offside for that goal? Oh, if I'd have scored that, I'd have been raging. Oh my word, did it hit him? I don't even think it hits him. That's unbelievable. I mean, stroke of luck there. Do a League One save. I did a PSG save, so you can go and watch that if you like. As Marseille or Lyon. I mean, I could go into... There's lots of... Van Dijk, if you're getting sent off for that. There's lots of reasons why I don't do saves in different places. And there's an honest answer to it that people won't like. And the honest answer is, most of the teams people suggest are a bit boring or a bit shit. So that's why I don't do them. Like when people say, do a save in Belgium, it's like no one's going to care really. And I know, like, there might be a few people that think, oh, that's really interesting, but most people won't find it interesting. More people would find me managing Arsenal after Arsene Wenger interesting than doing like a Marseille save. As much as people might say that's not true, Marseille's winning, well, statistically, more people would find Arsenal interesting. So I'm really sorry if you suggest something and you feel like I ignore it or don't think it's a good idea, or I do something that you don't like. But I'm not the only person that does Football Manager videos, and I'm fine if you want to go and watch someone else. That's fine. I'm fine with that, and I won't be offended. But I won't always want to do the team that you want me to do. That's just the way it works. And yeah, so I get that people might want to watch me do teams that are a bit different or a bit random. And it was nothing against Belgium, by the way. So yeah, I don't really mind. It's okay. And maybe at some point in the future I'll do a save that you're interested in. But I purposely didn't do one of my main saves. I don't consider this Liverpool save a main save of mine. It was like a sort of secondary save. I didn't do England this year. I had a spell at Morecambe in road trip, And that's the only time I was in England. Sorry, did Leicester at the start? Sorry, okay, that's fair enough. But that was kind of something that was decided long before. So I finished and sort of ended with some English stuff. But I didn't do a main save in England. Road trip, for the majority of it, wasn't in England. For the majority of the time, it was in Germany, a bit in Ireland, a bit in Ukraine, a bit in Romania. And then, of course, Spa was in Italy. So the only place I've never really gone to and tried to work my way up in on YouTube is Spain. And then when you think about it, there aren't that many people that do like Spanish saves, really. Like long-term Spanish saves. They don't happen very often. I don't know why we're not doing it, but yeah, interesting. It's always the same cycle. Easy TV money, good regens. So, I mean, I know what you're saying, right? But Salford took 15 years to get good. So I kind of agree, but I disagree at the same time. Like, if you don't watch the first 100 episodes, like if you watch the first 100 episodes, see how many amazing regens and see how much TV money I got in those first 100 episodes. It's not that good, really. Right, we've got Brighton. It's another league game. We've got injuries all over the shop, it feels like. We're going to have to rest players. We'll play Pastore, who still goes down as the worst signing I've made this year on Football Manager, I think. Let's throw some other players in as well. Let's give Shan a game. Let's give Trenazard a game. Let's play... Let's play Gruitch. Switch those two round. Why not? You have any second thoughts about Credit Club? It won't. Yeah, sort of. It's hard to explain without being too clear. Do I have any information about Matt from Second Yellow Card? What information do you want? I don't think he's going to do videos again, but he's doing all right, from what I can tell. You could do a save on Oviedo. I've done some Oviedo saves on stream before on Twitch. One of my best saves, or one of my favourite saves ever, not on YouTube, was a Twitch save with Real Oviedo in 2014. That's a really nice move if we score this, by the way. Oh, that's a shame. Brighton really need to win this, otherwise they could be in trouble come the last game of the season. AC Milan is a current #1 contender for a complete playthrough at the start of the game. So I'll basically do 2 videos a day, and AC Milan will be the morning upload of that. So that's certainly possible. I say morning, like 11/1. We'll see which time I go with. But unless we call it midday Milan at midday, and then that would change that save. What I'd love to do, and I wish I did that this year, really, is I literally change teams every season, or give you the choice. But I think I want to change teams every year. So I have a season with Milan, and then I move and do it as a complete playthrough throughout the year, and do like 350 episodes or something of like a continual journey, which is a bit of a journeyman, but not in the same. It's not constructed in the same way. But I would like to do this with Milan and see what it's like. But then again, my only issue with that is that that's Italy again. So I don't know if I want to do Italy straight away. That should be a Pastore. Hello. What's your opinion on the Greek Super League? I don't have many opinions on the Greek Super League. I'm sorry. How about Lincoln City somewhere down the line? I wish they were a little bit lower. Now they're in League 2, it makes it a bit more difficult. But I would quite like a Lincoln save one day. Maybe not yet though. My favourite Twitch moment for FM17 was your game against Jack. I really enjoyed I can't remember what the score was. A 4-4 maybe. Please drop the completed playthrough mode. Absolutely not. You don't have to watch it if you don't want to. William, I don't know. The problem... Okay, see, I don't want to get annoyed with people, but I do like the opportunity to be able to speak to the people that watch directly, right? So when you say, please don't do it, it's not replaced Spell. Like, it's not replaced a main save. It just sits there for those that want it, and what I can see is there's 5,000 people that watch the channel that quite enjoy watching something completely played through. So, you know, that's... I don't think that's a reasonable thing for you to say, because again, you don't have to watch it, and again, I don't mind. But it's not like it replaces others. Like, for example, if I started doing FIFA and stopped doing Football Manager, I could imagine lots of people would be annoyed. But it's not like it replaces anything else. How come you're using YouTube to stream instead of Twitch? I miss almost every stream now. I'm using YouTube to stream my YouTube save. Twitch remains where I'll stream everything else. This is probably, to be honest, this is probably my last stream on YouTube for ages, to be fair. It's a penalty kick. Lewis Dunk has given it away. Lovely. Is this championship side? Is this championship side for your main save? No. Ebar in Spain. 22 people mentioned that at the same time. Curious. Alexander Arnold, the pen, bags it. Lovely stuff. My favourite Twitch stream was when me and Ellie were fighting over what to have for dinner. That went on for about an hour. It was quite a good stream though, quite fun. Grujic free kick. You want him in the middle really. Ball flipped to the back post. Oh, Van Dijk. Matip and Van Dijk combine. Didn't quite score though. Good luck with your move. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. I'm stressed out at the moment. Not because of the move, but it's just the change, like the whole change of environment thing is going to be weird for me. So I'm not, it's not something I'm used to. I'm really excited, but it's just a change in it. I'm excited to have my own office and whatnot. That's going to be really cool. I just like the change of pace. I like being able to play Football Manager at a different pace like this than when I'm doing a series and like a proper series. Like I consider this a playthrough, not a series. Like a series is something that I feel is well produced, whereas this is more of a playthrough. Or like a let's play, whereas I don't think Spal necessarily is as let's play. There's kind of there's so many things I want to talk about, but I don't know how to explain it well. It's weird. I guess what I want to say is that I'm quite calculated in how I do saves on YouTube, and I'm not like, there's a reason this year with both Road Trip and with Spal wasn't as quote unquote, I don't feel anyway, and it was sort of intentional, it wasn't as creative as I hope my future saves will be and my previous saves were. I'm talking like Spal and not Spal, sorry, Salford and Palmer. This year was a bit of a, basically I thought FM 17 was a bit of a 0.5 year. I feel like FM, this game is basically 16.5 and we're going to get a good new game next year. So I sort of took it as a bit of a 0.5. Not, I still thought the videos were good. I just didn't try and be like, I don't know. I didn't try and make it really funny all the time. I didn't try and do like loads of really creative intros because I thought people have kind of seen all of that side of it. He's not getting a new contract, and I'm not. See, this is the thing. I don't want to say I want to break you because I'm really not. But certainly the way I approached it this year was different to how I approached Palmer and Salford. It's because I didn't want you to get bored of intros and stuff. I mean, that's what it was. I didn't want you to get bored of me doing like intros all the time, and I want to know that when I'm doing them again, I can do them better than before, and you'll like them more. So, but I didn't want to have to like do shitty ones for like 6 months, just so I could go back to doing those. De Bruyne wants to move to a big club. We're in the Champions League final, you buck. What do you mean? No, you're not. You're not going anywhere. To win the Champions League, I can promise we'll do it this season. Now shut your mouth. Flipping heck. So we'll see. We'll see. Good morning from Los Angeles. Good morning, Los Angeles. I've always wanted to say that. I feel like I need to be doing it and then there needs to be a cheer afterwards though. We didn't quite get the cheer, but one day. How you doing, Thomas? Hi. Okay, right. What should we do now? What shall we do now? We've got a game. This is interesting. We've got a game against Middlesbrough. Final league game of the season. What's our situation? We're in 4th. Well, we can still finish 3rd. We can still get back into the Champions League. Of course, if we win the Champions League, that'll put us back in it as well, right? but we can still get back in. Klassenak's now got a suspension, so he's going to miss the next game. So thanks for that. That's good news. So after this, we've got 2 finals. We're going to finish with a couple of finals. That's quite exciting. Right, Middlesbrough. Let's play our best 11 for this. When's the FA Cup final? A week. Okay, yeah, we can definitely play our best 11 for this then. Aguero and De Bruyne back in then. Williams back in as well. Matip, Van Dijk. I think we're fit enough to play this one. We should be okay. Good afternoon from the Isle of Man. Good afternoon. Good morning from Mongolia. Good morning. Never been to any of these places. We'd have the intros with the 2 Benjis in the van. I love doing them, but I didn't want to overdo it. I didn't want to just do the same start. I didn't want episode 10 to feel like... I didn't want episode 60 to feel like episode 10. I wanted there to be like an obvious progression. So, a series where Ben Sports News gets a huge sponsorship TV deal and becomes the owner of your club would be hilarious. Who knows? Thanks, Pingo. Thanks for hanging out, my man. Right, here we go. A gaming against Middlesbrough. What we'll do is we'll put this a bit smaller now. Maybe pull it out a touch under the old goal difference. And we'll keep an eye on what Chelsea are up to elsewhere. Chelsea are playing Everton, of all teams. So we need Everton now to do us a favour, really. And if they do that, then we can still finish 3rd, which would make it a very good end to the season. Although it seems unlikely. United already won the league pretty comfortably. We have to win our game, and Chelsea need to not win. And that'll be enough. So let's see, can we make it happen? This is our best 11 out there. We're playing attacking from the off. You would suspect Middlesbrough will come set up to counter-attack, which is what I would do. They've got a real good chance here, for sure. Ooh, chance. This is the first time I hope Liverpool win something. Me too. Ever thought of doing a rate a save style series, looking at the community saves and giving your opinions on them? I feel like people would just get offended. Or alternatively, people would think I'm like there's favouritism involved and things like that. I don't think it's worth the hassle, honestly. Well, Karius just isn't trying, is he? So that's good. Chelsea are 2-0 up as well. It's a disaster. I mean, that is possibly the worst 10-minute period I could have had. I didn't even notice that Chelsea had taken a 2-0 lead. That's a disaster then. Well done, us. Good afternoon from Norway. Good afternoon. Thanks, Charlie. I love you too. Charlie just said he loves me, for those watching the rebroadcast. De Bruyne plays in Salah. It's a really hard angle. What just happened there? I feel like I should rewind, but I just don't know what happened there. Well then, there we have it. I feel like Middlesbrough have come to set up. Where are Middlesbrough in the league? At the bottom somewhere. No, they're well safe. Why are they doing this? Oh, for God. Dearie me. This is not the perfect way to end the season, is it? Playing your best 11 at home to Borough, who are beating us 2-0. Disaster. I mean, that's quite an easy finish. Karius is a joke. De Bruyne's nearly... Oh, no. Get De Bruyne off right now. I can't risk De Bruyne not being fit for the next 2 games. He's not injured there, but he's absolutely knackered. So something's happened. We'll just get him off right now, even before half-time. I've told them to play better. Or I let my assistant tell them to play better. And we'll hope it happens. Just get back out there and win. That's all we're asking for. What are we doing? Let's go more direct with the passing. Actually, I feel like Middlesbrough will probably quite like that. Maybe we should go short. What's our pass completion? 81%. That's already pretty good. If we up the pass completion, will we have more chances? We probably will. Cancel those. Let's do it again. Let's go shorter instead. Change my mind. This is quite bottle jobby. This would be an awful way to end, wouldn't it? Salah. Oh dear. Oh dear. What did Henrik ask? Why do you stream on YouTube and not Twitch? Oh, I don't know what to do about questions like that. Basically, this was a save I did on YouTube, so I thought I'll finish it off on YouTube rather than do it on Twitch and then transfer it over to YouTube, where this YouTube publish it like straight away. So it just makes way more sense to stream these on YouTube. Oh, Salah. Have you ever thought about letting Ben Sports News do a series? He nearly took over in Road Trip, but it never happened. He was close, though. He was making a lot of inquiries at Leipzig, not at Leipzig, sorry, at Dresden. He was getting well involved. He was trying to take over at Dresden at one point, but as I said, never quite materialised. Aguero gives us a bit of hope. I mean, Chelsea, they're 2-0 up. That's probably going to be game over. Arsenal winning now as well. So, I mean, we need to win our game to even get it. We're going to finish 5th if we're not careful. It's a free kick to Borough, which, for God, Stuani scores. It's a disaster. It is a disaster. Henderson out. He's been good for me all year. Don't be crazy. It's not over yet. There's 20 minutes. There's 20 minutes. We're going to have to score now, though. This is the sort of highlight where we need a goal to come from it. Otherwise, we're in all sorts of bother. Firmino, well, it's found Angolan. A little bit fortunate. Everyone's pushed up a little bit too far, almost. Firmino. Oh! Well, that came out of nowhere. 3-2. 20 minutes. Can we get 2 goals in 20 minutes? Everton are now... Oh, Everton have got a goal back. David Luiz's own goal. Is it all aligning? Is it going to be... No, there's 10 minutes to go and the time is just running away from us. We'll get Keita off, put Lallana on. Get more of a creator on the pitch. Is this a chance? Is this a highlight? Or is this just because I've made a change? Okay, I think it's because I've made the change. Right, come on, boys. Not over yet. If Everton score, that's only going to make it worse. Arsenal are going to win their game. We need 2 goals here. It's not going to happen, is it? We're going to finish 5th. 5th? There's no time left. There's no time left. There's like 5... No, not even 5 minutes. That's going to be game. Are Everton going to score in the 92nd minute just to make it worse? Just to know that we could have... Oh, Henderson. Jordan. Oh, well, that would have been nice. That would have seen us go 5th. So that would have been worth it. Well, there we are then. What a great end to the Premier League season that was. Goodness gracious. Not good. I will say they've had 3 shots on target there. And they've scored all of them. So, great. Great. Is there something you wish you could have done in a series or a team as a players and you couldn't? I would have quite liked to have gone to Parma during Road Trip. We came 5th. That is rubbish. Yeah, I would have quite liked to go to Parma during Road Trip, but because we didn't, we ended up doing Spal. I need to sneeze, I think. Do I? Yeah. I muted my mic for the good of the broadcast. I would have cut that out normally, but we're live. Okay, 2 cup finals. Should we tweet this out again? Maybe we should. Let's tweet it out again. How do I do that? I literally can't find the link again. Actually, I did it on my Twitter, to be fair. Was this the link? Is this the link? Ah, yes. I would have cut that out normally. But... Oh, there's a delay. That reveals how long the delay is. Right. FA Cup final and Champions League final live. Come watch me easily win both. What time is it? 4:15. So this will end about 5 o'clock, you'd imagine. Aguero gets Player of the Year. 19 goals, 7 assists. He also gets Footballer of the Year and Players named in Team of the Year. We've got Aguero. He's the only one in there. Is there a bench? No. It's been a pretty awful league season there, to be fair. Sorry about the sniff. It's like when True Geordie goes and makes that noise. It's like, holy... What was that? Not sure if this has been answered, but will you be doing on the Network Safe Weather Space? I mean, I would love to do one on Twitch with him at some point during the year. I'm sure he'd be down, if I'm honest. But I don't know. I can't confirm nor deny because I actually don't know. But we've not spoken about it. I need some Beecham's all in one. I can sense it. Oh, I can't be ill now. It's a bad time. Hopefully it's just a cold. And if it is a cold, then that's okay. But if it's anything else, then I'm in trouble. Oh no, I lost my voice earlier as well. Hopefully that's not connected. Oh no. Liverpool receive Roma Team Cup bonus. Due to Danny Ings' transfer deal, Liverpool have been paid 650k as a result of Roma winning the Team Cup. Is Danny Ings at Roma? Oh yeah. So he's been prolific, I see. He's played a pivotal part in all of that. Well, thank you, Danny. I mean, we're making money over here. Beautiful. And he's Barcelona. No, probably tomorrow. I mean, when I say probably tomorrow. After this, I've got to talk to Bad Jokes FM, and then I've got to edit the Confusion Unit. What did you all think? Actually, this is a good point. I get to ask you all live. Hopefully you've all seen it. What did you all think of the trailer to the club series? I hope you liked it. I really liked it. I thought Proudy did a stunning job on it, to be honest. It was a team effort, but Proudy did a lot of the After Effects stuff. So basically, if you saw something where there wasn't singing going on, that was Proudy. Or like the bits where we reveal who we are, that was Proudy. And I did sort of like the gameplay bits at the beginning and the end, but Proudy did all that in the middle bits. So yeah, hopefully you liked it. People responded to it pretty well, I thought. Right, FA Cup final against Manchester City. The first of well, we'll see. The first cup final of the is it the series? No, we had a League Cup last year, but the first cup final of today's video / stream / thing. Let's hope we win it. Okay, people liked it. That's good to read. I'm pleased people liked it. I will say, if you watch I'm going to just say now, if you did watch the Proudy Effect, the series this year is going to be very similar with a few subtle differences. But the way in which it's done is going to be really good, hopefully. It was great up until you said Proudy had done it. I know, he's a liability, that boy. Okay, Henderson's got an injury immediately. He's going to have to come off as well. What injury is that? Potential knee injury. Oh, and I've not got I guess Lallana has to play. He's the best option. I would have played Shan, but he's not even on the bench. Well, that's gone well, hasn't it? Right. Well, that's not a good start. The question is, can Aguero and De Bruyne do... What's going on here? Okay. Can Aguero and De Bruyne punish Manchester City after their transfers, or will City prove they're better without them? Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, that's not a good start, is it? That's not... What, we're 15 minutes in? Okay. Well, City take an early lead. They just sort of walk through. Sané just trots through. Icardi's first time finish, obviously the replacement for Aguero. Excuse me, I think I'm just getting ill. This is going well. It's 1-0 and I'm not happy about it. Bravo playing out from the back to Company. They've got a lot of players just sort of sat quite deep, and then they're obviously using their quicker players in Sané, and who's this? Is it Carrasco on this side? Yeah, to break with Silva in the middle. So it might be quite difficult for us to break the defensive lines, but we'll see. Lallana brings it forward. Aguero's got a bit of space. Oh, Keita from a wide area. That's what we're talking about. 1-1. Back in the game. Etc. Lallana not known for his tackles. No, that's okay. The role he plays, he doesn't really need to do too much of that. He's playing an automatic midfield role, and guess we're on attack. He tends to push forward more, so it's not too bad. City pressure. Carrasco forward to Icardi. Slides through to David Silva. There's a bit of pressure on him. He's going to probably get a ball into the middle there, and does. Sané's at the back post. Oh my goodness gracious. Karius barely moved. That was a bit concerning. Watch you win them both easily. I'm confident. 35 minutes gone. It's 1-1. It's on. I'll tell you. We've had one shot on target in this first half, which isn't ideal. One clear cut, one half. Two clear cut, one clear cut, two halves. Same as City. I might say I'm not happy. I'm going to say I'm not happy. They love that. Brilliant. Right. Matip looks switched off, but he'll be back. Come on, boys. I've gone aggressive with it. Lallana's dictating things in the centre. Nagolin's sitting a little bit further back. There's a lot of space in the middle for us to manoeuvre. But equally, our back line might be put under a bit of pressure, so we've got to be careful. Just the way that City's set up. I think Aguero and De Bruyne might be better off. Oh, this would be a bold change. We're going to do it. We're going to play Aguero and De Bruyne through the middle and not have them play... I mean, they're still going to play really attacking roles, but I don't want them both to play next to each other, as City have got a chance. Icardi, ooh, it was a decent chance that he squandered, really. We're going to play it a little bit more central. We're going to match them, is what I'm getting at. But I think Lallana will be the difference because of how he'll break forward. That's the hope, anyway. I just hope that now Camacho and players like that don't get on the ball more because they've got a little bit more space to operate. Icardi's turn, and what happened there? I mean, that looked like it was going in the goal, and then it didn't go in the goal. So, I don't know what happened. Well, stay tuned to find out, I guess. Still 1-1, still on attacking. Let's come off attacking then. I mean, we've got a throw. Deep, well, not deep enough, just inside our half. Lallana forward towards Aguero, and it's cleared. Now City have got a chance to bring this away. We're not really shifting across quickly. Sané's very fast as well, so we've got to be wary of this. Nainggolan with a good challenge. De Bruyne dropping a slightly deeper roll now. Gundogan goes through De Bruyne like nobody's business. Great challenge, you must say. Then finds Sané. And City are moving the ball nicely to Lacazette, who plays for City apparently. And the shot goes wide. Right, switch back on to standard, please. Let's play a little bit more reserved. It might be a game for Mane as well, now I think about it. Let's get Mane on for Salah, play him as a winger on attack. Let's bring De Bruyne slightly further back in a playmaker role. And actually, let's make Aguero a complete forward so he does a bit of everything. Sorted. Right, come on. We're changing things around a little bit, but we're playing against City's 11, really, who have changed things around dramatically. They've now dropped back even deeper. There's 10 minutes or so to go. Ball put in towards Aurier. Oh, you can't be serious. I just brought him on. Well, there we are. It's a penalty kick. Carrasco to take it. Karius, you've done little to nothing for me so far since you've come in for Joe Hart. Save it for me. Well, brilliant. This music's just adding to the tension. Well, that's not gone well at all, has it? That's not gone well at all. Carrasco scores. Karius, he's jumping up and down. Oh, he gets hands to it, but that sums him up, really. There's no time left, really. We've got a bit of time left. City, though, have played really well in the game. If they move Company further forward, flipping heck. Lacazette, a through ball. It's dangerous. It's over. It is over. And Manchester City will be crowned FA Cup winners. So far, we're runners-up in the FA Cup. We're 5th. With a Champions League final to come. Well... Karius, mate. I don't even know what's going on. It is bizarre. Not good. Who's the manager of City? I think it's Klopp. It's Lee Carsley. It's Lee Carsley, because of course it is. There's the confetti. And we look devastated. Lee Carsley. Not doing the team talk. Just walking out the stadium. Henderson's out for 6 weeks, so he misses the Champions League final. Good. That's another good thing for me there. Right then. Well, everything's going swimmingly so far, isn't it? The morale's good. At least that's good. No reason to hold a meeting. No super reason the week before a Champions League final. No reason to hold one. Why would you want a team meeting? Oh, I don't know. Just because our morale's through the floor. It's shambolic. It is genuinely shambolic. It was going pretty well, you know. We started the stream off so well. We beat Barcelona 6-4. Everyone was loving it. And then we lost to Middlesbrough. Then Manchester City. And now we play Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League final, which will probably go really well. Play Danny Ward. Play Danny Ward. Maybe we should. Maybe Danny Ward's the answer to all of our problems. No, because Danny Ward has been shocking every time we've played him. What's Danny Ward's average rating? 5 point... Karius, I know you're not being that good, but you're back in. Mane wants to talk about getting regular football. You better move then. Not playing anymore, am I? So, doesn't matter. Oh, good! Oh, good! Well, that is good news. Oh, well, I am pleased that Van Dijk misses the Champions League final. I am absolutely delighted that probably my best defender, 7.37, is it? Is that better than Matip? Oh yeah, comfortably. Well, that's good news. Who are we playing at the back instead then? Sacco and Matip. That music has been awkwardly timed. Well, I never. Let's go. Any more injuries that we can add to this? Just our best defender and our captain so far. Oh, good! Just the right back because of an accidental collision. So he misses it as well now, does he? Yeah, he's not. He won't be fit enough to play on the Saturday, so that's good. So Trent comes in as well. Anyone else? Let's just get out of the way. Any more that want to come in? I don't know who that was. I'm just... Well then. This is going brilliantly well. Klein, apparently he's fit to play now, is he? Now he's fit to play. Now he's decided it's not 2 days, Ben. No, you're not back. You've got a bruised thigh. You can't play with a bruised thigh. Team meeting? Can we do a team meeting now, maybe? No, still we'll read. Okay. Morale's good. Morale is through the roof. Look at it. Oh, they can't wait for this. Right. It's Liverpool versus Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League final. It's the end of the series. It's the end of the season. It's been quite the journey. Episode 79, I think this is. The question is, will we come out on top in this Champions League final? It's Cavani, Philippe Coutinho, Lucas Moura, Rabiot, Verratti and Matuidi for Paris Saint-Germain. A backline of Grimaldo, Marquinhos, Katrowiak, there you are. At centre-back, unfamiliar position for him. No Thiago Silva, I noticed. Danilo and Trapp in goal for PSG. On the Liverpool side, Carrier starts in goal with Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Sacco and Williams at the back. Emre Can and Golan, Salah and Keita on either flank with Aguero and De Bruyne through the middle. Here we go then. Can we get it done? That's the question. Just quickly, are Paris Saint-Germain missing any other key players that I didn't notice? Silva and Di Maria, they've got their own problems to deal with, and Verratti's injured. Are we tackling him hard? We are. Lovely. Right then, here we go then. To wrap things up here, hopefully it goes well. I'm hoping so. I'm very nervous. Cut the music. Where's the music's... the music's honestly been a distraction this whole time. There we go. The music's over. End that, and let's get out there and do the business, shall we? Let's prove to the world that we're the best footballing side in Europe. Please, somehow, for God's sake. De Bruyne ball in, Matip's risen, Nangolan heads it down, Trapp claims though, and does a very good job at it. I shall commentate this game as if I am being paid to do so. Here we go then. It's nearly over this season, folks, but as Williams puts the ball in, it's headed away by Marquinhos, and now Philippe Coutinho, of course, a £95 million transfer to PSG. He takes on one of the Liverpool defenders, he plays it across to Lucas Moura, his Brazilian compadre, and then Williams gets in, and hopefully clears the ball comfortably. He does. Finds Aguero. Keita, the through ball towards Kevin De Bruyne, who races through the middle. He's got goals against Barcelona in the competition this year. De Bruyne's shot goes just wide at the left-hand post, and it remains 0-0. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 28 minutes gone so far in this game. And De Bruyne's corner kick's played in. Matip rises highest. It hits the crossbar. It falls down and isn't quite converted. But a good performance so far from Liverpool. Clearly the better side. Paris Saint-Germain yet to have a shot in the game. Liverpool throwing now deep in the Paris Saint-Germain half as Trent Alexander-Arnold throws it straight to the feet of Rabiot. Coutinho finds Matuidi, the French midfielder, towards Cavani. Matip does well though and claims a defensive clearance. Gives it to Sacco, whose ball forward to Emre Can is good, who looks forward towards Keita, lofted, not that good really, and loses out to Verratti in the centre. Cavani now, a deadly machine in this level of football, and it goes into the back of the net, and the Paris Saint-Germain fans go wild, and Penn loses the will to live. It's Paris Saint-Germain 1, Liverpool 0. Why? Oh, Cavani goes through. Carry us! It's 1-0 Paris Saint-Germain. It's a disaster. It's not gone well. We're going to have the best team talk of our lives right now. Assertively say, show me something else in the second half. Some of them seem bothered. Passionately, you weren't that bad, but I believe you've got more. And they like that. Right then, here we go. What can we do, Ben, to win this game? What tactical piece of brilliance can we achieve here? What can we do to make sure this is a 100% win? Yeah, right, let's do that then. So we're going to bring Firmino on. Play... Where is he? De Bruyne. Play De Bruyne through the... No, we're not going to play... What's going on here? Play there, please. There we go. Switch those two rounds. And then have Aguero as the shadow striker. We're going to play a 3... We're going to play this system. Joe Gomez is going to come in. Nangola's going to play as a ball winner. Next to Emre Can, who's going to be dictating. And that's what we're going to go with. We're going to play counter-attacking... No, we're going to play attacking football. Here we go. Right. That is... Deal with that. We'll probably... Three trequartistas. That's what I've decided. Actually, no. 2 trequartistas and a pear tree. There we go. Right. Deal with that, Paris Saint-Germain. With Thiago Silva. Good luck, is all I'll say. We've got Saka on the left, Gomez on the right, natural-footed on either side. Matip, the tall defender in the centre, to deal one-on-one with Cavani. We're playing 3v3 at the back. We're taking risks. Okay? These things happen. We have to go for goal, though. We have to go for broke. We'll put actually Aguero up top, just as a complete forward. There we go. We've got 2 in behind, roaming, creating havoc. Where's all the highlights gone? We'll make them playmakers instead. Get them involved. Wingers, wingers. Both of these 2 wingers now. Change my mind. Okay, come on now, come on. We've still got time in this game. No, we haven't. Right, midfielders are moving forward. Apply more pressure, please. Come on. We'll go flexible. We won't go fluid. We'll go flexible. Here we go. Emre Can, throw in. This is the chance. Salah brings it under control. Ball into the middle. It's not good, was it? It wasn't good. Straight to Cavani. We've got 4 men stood still around him. Someone get into him. Can, lovely stuff. Win that, please. Win that, please. De Bruyne heads it on into Sergio Aguero. Referee! Referee! What is that? What decision or lack of decision? Sacco finds Keita. Here we go. The attack. Oh, fuck. There should have been he saved it, in fact. It's a corner kick. The pressure continues to be applied. Here we go. Whipped in. De Bruyne. Oh, for God's sake. De Bruyne, get there again, please. Lovely. Kevin De Bruyne finds Emre Can. Here we go. Oh, no. Throw in. Is this where it all began last time? Salah down to Aguero. Whips it towards the middle. It's not good, is it? Clavan! Oh no. Prato brings it forward and PSG look to seal this game. Prato on the right hand side. Saka goes to meet him. He drifts past him. Emre Can's tackle fails miserably. Matuidi into Clavan of all people. Coutinho. Cavani. It's just... Oh no. I don't want to play anymore. This is obviously my fault as well, because look at the state of that. Look at it. What an end. What a fucking end to this season. There's 8 seconds left. Where is that? Hang on. Pause this a minute. The game's not over yet. Just wait. Play on. We've still got this. Oh, hang on. What an end. Again. Look at the stats. Look at the What do you say at the end of a season like this? It's just a disaster. I mean, I don't think I've won the champion. Oh no, I did in spoiler. I did in that other series. I did, but well, there we go then. That brings us to the end, viewers, of the Liverpool series, the complete playthrough. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, drop a like. If you want to see some more, subscribe to the channel. The next complete playthrough series, I can officially announce, will be on FM18. I don't know what I don't know who with yet. That's going to bring us to the end, though. Back-to-back days. This has been back-to-back days. I thought, you know what will get me over the sadness of yesterday? We'll just dominate today. No, we're not dominating today. We're losing more. So yeah, thanks for joining me. If you joined me live, thanks very much. If you want to get a mug, go and get a mug. Might as well put my face on it at this point. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Hopefully you liked it. This will be one of the last times you ever see this background as well. So time's running out. So drink it in. There's a scarf up there, so rip that down. Don't need that anymore. So have a good night, have a good evening, and we'll love with care from me until next time. Hang on, bye everyone.